Hey everybody! We all work hard, and we deserve to be treated fairly at our jobs. That's what workplace rights are all about. They protect us from things like discrimination, unsafe working conditions, and unfair labor practices. Unfair labor practices are actions taken by employers that violate these rights. Think of it like this: it's against the rules of the game, and it puts employees at a disadvantage. Nobody likes a bully, especially in the workplace. These practices can take many forms, from stopping you from forming a union to punishing you for speaking out against unsafe working conditions. It's all about creating a level playing field where everyone feels safe, respected, and valued. Remember, your job shouldn't come at the cost of your dignity or well-being. So, how can you tell if something's not right at work? Well, there are some red flags to watch out for. For example, your employer can't stop you from talking about your wages with your coworkers. It's also illegal for them to fire you for joining a union or trying to form one. Everyone has the right to come together and advocate for better working conditions. Retaliation is a big no-no too. If you report a safety concern or file a complaint, your employer can't punish you for it. And let's not forget about discrimination. You can't be treated unfairly because of your race, religion, gender, sexual orientation, or anything else that makes you unique. Now, the good news is that there are laws in place to protect you from these unfair labor practices. The National Labor Relations Act, NLRA, is like the rulebook for employers and employees. This law created the National Labor Relations Board, NLRB, which is like the referee. They investigate complaints, hold hearings, and can order employers to fix their bad behavior. Think of them as the workplace superheroes, here to save the day. So if you think your rights have been violated, don't stay silent. You can file a charge with the NLRB. They'll look into it and help you get the justice you deserve. Section 4, Real Stories, Real Protection. Let's talk about Sarah, a nurse who was fired for speaking up about unsafe staffing levels at her hospital. She knew her patients were at risk, so she bravely voiced her concerns. Her employer didn't like that and fired her. Well, guess what? Sarah filed a complaint with the NLRB and won. The hospital had to rehire her, give her back pay, and improve staffing levels. Then there's John, who worked at a factory where the employer threatened to cut wages if workers formed a union. That's a big no-no. John and his co-workers reported the threat to the NLRB. The NLRB stepped in, and the employer had to back down and allow the workers to form a union without fear of punishment. Section 5. Don't stay silent. Speak up. These stories show that you have a voice and that the law is on your side. But here's the thing. You have to speak up. Don't be afraid to report unfair labor practices. Your voice matters, and by speaking out, you're not only standing up for yourself, but you're also helping to create a fairer workplace for everyone. Remember, silence only empowers those who want to take advantage. Talking to your coworkers can also be empowering. Sharing your experiences and concerns can help you realize that you're not alone. Together, you can support each other and find solutions. Section 6. Knowledge is power. Own your rights. Knowing your workplace rights is like having a superpower. It gives you the confidence to stand up for yourself and to make sure you're being treated fairly. Remember, your rights are there for a reason, to protect you. So, take some time to learn about your rights. The NLRB website is a great resource, and there are also organizations that can provide free legal advice and support. When you know your rights, you're empowered to create a workplace where everyone is treated with dignity and respect, and that's something worth fighting for. Remember, we're all in this together. Let's create a world where everyone feels safe, valued, and empowered at work.